gonna get in here to get a pan so we can fry some pork chops.
Hello, Ramola. What was that?
It's up
You
real high.
short lady.
We're frying pork chops.
We're frying potatoes and tomatoes. Hello, Sean. Fried pork chops and applesauce, he said.
Where is that flour right there? I made a flour.
It's Chuck E. Cheese's.
Hello. We loved watching the show. Last night we watched the music and the band. We watched them sing and play.
We watched them sing and dance and play outside and kazoo.
Guys are super high. I'm gonna bring you down some so we can fry some pork chops.
Dance, play outside, and kazoo.
We're gonna try to fry some. Can you all see?
Shut up, Naya.
What's that?
Look how long my hair is.
I don't know. I mean,
Long. Alright. I got some.
Let me show my hair.
I'm gonna put flour on
And it's
this.
probably greasy. 'Cause
And I got
I need to
salt.
wash it.
Yeah.
Can you see my hair? It's a different color.
Let me see. I've got creek potatoes in the oven. I don't know if you all know what creek potatoes are. They're in the oven. The creek potatoes have about 20 minutes in the oven. Then we
Ramona
have
says she loves pork chops.
green beans and mac and cheese.
There's no cheese yet.
Yeah, we're getting mac and cheese.
It's just mac. Just mac.
I suck when it comes to frying pork chops, but I'm gonna
Are you
try
gonna put the lid back on this?
and
Leave it out.
see how this goes. I don't do very well, but I'm gonna put oil in the pan and let it get a little hot. I've got pork chops over here. Quite a bit of pork chops, actually, because I had a lot in the in the
Once in a while, like they're supposed to.
freezer that needed to be used. So I invited Aaron's parents to come eat. They can't. So we're just gonna cook these up and go from there.
Emmerich coming to eat.
So, but Mo, remember when we used to have creek potatoes? I'm making creek potatoes. I missed my penguin. Listen, today is the last day of school for our groups for spring break, so maybe I can talk Aaron into getting everybody's stuff ready to get mailed out.
Hey, Sean says he thinks he's got another envelope of breadcrumbs to send to you before he gets his penguin. Because, like, he's
probably
still
true.
yet to send him the penguin. It's in there, yes, I know where
It is in there. We have a box in there of stuff that needs to go to people that Aaron has not sent out. Okay. So, Aaron is holding the baby because I put her to sleep, so he's holding her. So she can stay asleep. Aaron is fired, 100% fired. Did you all see that Mo did my hair?
It grew. She put magic hair growth serum in it.
She did my hair. She did Marty's hair too. I'm trying to wait to get this hot. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip this just in flour.
I like mine. Or are you talking to her? No.
Basic is the best. So a little bit of flour, a little bit of salt.
I
and
like
oil.
it.
I might have to have, ouch. Mari put the salt
Bye,
on
Sean.
them once I put them in there.
Are you salted those two?
Those two I did salted. I'm going to salt the side that I put in the oil. And then you just salt the side that's up. I'm going to put some salt on that side. I'm going to put this in there. I rub my nose with this hand, so I'm going to just hold this hand up.
Gross. My mom's putting boogers in the food.
Go wash my hand. Okay. I can only cook 5 at a time, so I'm going to wash my
Our
hands.
pans aren't big enough. The macaroni is done.
My little goose thing. Oh, that's a good idea. Put my flour in a bag and shake the pork chop. And then you just pull them out. Pork chops don't take that long to cook. But look how brown. In a bag. Your mom did them in a bag too? Probably easier that way, so let me go get a bag. Bag.
Mo said I also put some arrowroot powder in the flour. It helps keep the flour on the meat long.
I don't think we have any of that.
I can just tell you I ain't got none of that. I do got cornstarch. Just gonna have to use what's left of this. What's in here. And hope that it don't fall on the floor. There we go. Now, I have some cornstarch. I don't really got cornstarch. I have very little. And I'll pour what's left in there. Not very much. Ow! That might be a little too brown. Let it brown a little bit on the other side. Something about double negative there.
Ain't got none.
Ah!
Hey, so that burner was hot. No, she just dumped flour everywhere.
I just dumped all of my flour that I had. Okay, so I think that was all the flour that I had.
How did you steal it?
Because she sat it down on a hot burner and it melted the bottom of the bag.
Not sure if I should be cooking. Not sure if I should be cooking or not. I've made a huge mess. I don't. X, can you come see if there's any flour in the pantry?
See. There is.
Mom, you made a
There's
mess.
self-rising and there's the rest of all-purpose.
Don't touch it.
Can we use the rest of this all-purpose just for...
Yeah, I need something to rake this in.
Bring the trash can over here.
Did you turn the other burner off? For truck son?
So you're gonna have to put it on the thing.
I am. Mom needs to let go of it. You get the. I think we need to stop giving Mom flour. Every time Mom has flour, it ends up getting all over our stove or in our oven.
I'm gonna have to get Jackson. I need some paper towels.
They're right here.
Okay.
I don't know who left them in there. How much of this flour do you need in this bag?
Just yell at it.
Okay, your dad.
Hey.
Mom, you're just never allowed to have. You're not allowed to have flour near our stove anymore. Because every time you get
Flour's
flour,
flammable?
no,
No.
What's flammable?
the bag, the paper bag.
No, there's some powder that's flammable.
I don't know, but
Okay,
they say if you have a grease fire, don't flour on it.
They also say that about an oven fire. Apparently,
Flammable, like, don't use that.
Hey, or Jackson, will you get Naya off the
probably
the
sugar.
thing of the chair because for some reason she likes to
Sugar
eat it.
smells, it's not flammable.
She likes to eat the bar on the chair.
There might be baking powder or something.
Yes.
Something
I
that
don't
has
want
sugar
her on
on
it.
reaction.
Marty, can you look and see if there's any more like? Is there any more cornstarch by any chance? It would be in the bacon. Okay.
Put it in here. Pardon me, y'all.
Sorry for our intermission. Oh. Now the thing is how do I get the plastic off of the
You'll
stove?
have to turn it back on real low and try and melt it off. Wipe it off while it's hot. There is no cornstarch up here.
I think it would be at the bottom in the box.
Yeah, no, it's not. I don't look at the bottom. I was looking at the top to make sure it wasn't up there. The only things at the bottom are brownie mix and like Jello something. Jello cheesecake mix, I think.
So guess what? It wouldn't have happened if you would have told me not to use the bag.
Mo said use a razor blade. She used a fork and it came off pretty good.
You told me to use a plastic bag,
They didn't tell you the last-
No.
so I used a plastic bag.
Ziploc bag is not made out of paper.
So I put the plastic bag down on the stove and
Because they told her to.
Who told her to?
Tell her to shut up.
Marty has an attitude.
Hey,
I used the plastic bag and it burnt
Marty is. Hey!
It didn't burn. It melted.
or it melted. So I'm blaming you all because you all told me to do it.
hush.
Nice over here messing with
Well,
stuff.
tell her no flour.
You guys told me to do it. So that's why. And I sat it down there and it melted. Okay, crisis averted. Mess is cleaned up. Except for the mess in the floor because Xavier didn't clean it.
He can sweep it up later.
What?
That's what happened when you said it's plastic to heat.
True statement. X, there's still flour in the floor.
When you put plastic to heat.
I made this mess and I'm gonna yell at you for not cleaning up even though I didn't ask you to.
Them pork chops look real good. I might have to eat one off the plate.
Okay. I'm gonna have to pull this hair up.
That was a mess.
There. Okay. It's up. Alright. Okay. This one's still heating. Okay. We got our bag of flour now.
Don't put it back on a hot burner.
I'm gonna go ahead and put my salt in the bag in flour. Is that okay? Can I do that? Salt.
Very good.
Don't know how much to use.
Where?
Seems
Where's
pretty
your
good to me.
mess?
Mo said optional.
And you're not learning from your mistake?
Okay, that first burner's not hot. It's just the back.
Wasn't she still putting it on the first burner?
The first burner's not hot.
But wasn't she putting it on
Okay.
the first burner each time and then you
Mixture.
moved that pan and then she put it on the back
No.
burner?
I didn't move the pan. She moved the pan.
Okay.
And put it on the back.
It's still the same. If she moves that and she accidentally puts it, it's
Shut
gonna be the
up.
same
Nobody
thing.
wants to hear.
Literally.
You just put all the pork chops in here at once?
Mari has an attitude problem.
That's gonna be salty, Mo said.
You just think that there was a lot that I poured in there. I did not pour a lot in there.
How do you know?
It wasn't a lot. I promise.
You about to hear another baby whine.
It just looked like a bunch. It wasn't a bunch. I promise.
So you want me to just sweep this under a cabinet? So Maria's hitting Naya for no reason.
I didn't hit Naya.
Hey.
I moved her.
I put the pork chops in there.
You know what, Mom? You don't get to tell her what to do.
I didn't tell her what to do.
Now I was trying to open the gate. No. Get your passy. No. Give her passy.
You're not gonna use the dustpan.
I don't know where the dustbin's at.
You don't need that whole other. It's probably in the cabinet.
I wish the cabinet was not in there.
You look about as good as Marianne checked them out like
Okay.
What?
You gonna leave all that before this?
What I look like I'm gonna do all that?
Yeah.
Called I just got the other stuff out.
Okay.
Shut up or do it yourself. I know what I'm doing. Yes, I do.
Do you want to take that roll up there, probably? You just don't leave it.
You just don't leave it. The place for it, isn't it? You don't pick that up so I can get it off the thing?
Putting that bag back on that hot burner.
No.
I mean,
No.
Mari over here yelling
Here,
at me about
get that
everything
out
I'm
and shake
doing.
it. Get over here, Flame, see what you're doing.
And then I take the paper towel off the thing.
Hey, just stop,
and then
stop.
do the roll on the floor.
Stop.
There. So start them shaking.
Shaken, not stirred. Shaken, not stirred. Green beans are done. You all want to check our creek potatoes? Let's check those because our timer went off and they're in our oven. Let's check them. Ugh. Oh my gosh, do they smell amazing. Right, just move that. I think it's up there. 'Cause I'll put these back in the oven.
That's gonna spot on your food. That looks good.
Creek potatoes. Mmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those are done. If you only had smell-o-vision. Those are good. Those are done. So what I'm going to do with these is because I forgot to do this when I cooked them was put butter in there. I'm going to cut up a thing of butter and put them on there. Now. Because that is what I forgot to do when I cooked it. And I didn't think about it until just now. So. When you do creek potatoes, you normally cook it in the butter, but I forgot. So I'm going to do it now and just let the butter melt with it in the oven.
Wilma!
So creek potatoes are, you just, this is like 15, 12 potatoes sliced, and then 2 onions sliced up, and you just put that on a baking thing with aluminum foil, and you just layer your potatoes, onion, cheese, salt. Just keep layering that. And normally you would do butter in between each layer too. I just forgot to do that. So I'm kind of doing that now. It's already done though, so. I'm just gonna put it in the oven to keep it warm. And I put it in the oven on 350 for an hour. And then they're done, 350 for an hour. And once these sides cook, I'll be able to do another side.
Have you gotten one of them scam text messages saying that there's a warrant being prepared for your arrest because you have unpaid traffic violation? I got
She
one.
did awesome.
I got one yesterday.
Oh, I didn't know.
And Sandy got one at the exact same time.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I've never even been pulled over, so I know this is a scam.
Jackson should come and make an appearance since he's home.
He said he's home.
Now, I know I asked Eggs to clean out the refrigerator, and he sure didn't do that either. Should have some Milo's tea while we cook. It's a must.
I must not. Oh, what are you doing up there?
Ice is all. But
I was looking at that food like, oh, I want some of that. Your excuses really lame. Brown.
I told you guys, I don't do very good when it comes to frying stuff.
That's not even the frying part you messed up.
You fried that flour pretty good.
You fried that Ziploc bag pretty good. Oh, I'm gonna show the chat my new tattoo. It's been a while since I got it done. Look, chat. My skin is starting to peel on it and it's getting itchy.
You can't see it because I can't bend my arm that way, but
I need another paper plate.
for the pork chop. There you go.
You're gonna have to shake this back up.
Right.
And then they'll all be made. Aaron, I obviously saw that the baby was awake, so why don't you come in here?
There you go. They're all covered. There you go. We can't afford a maid. What are you talking about, bro?
Can't afford what?
A maid. That's yanking nonsense, you know.
Let's get the reading department.
Pork chops, macaroni and cheese.
Need to hurry up and eat. Different will be here soon. She pretends to love me when you all are here.
Oops, I really closed the chat.
No, I'm already closed you all. You're not here anymore. Are you dancing?
I can get her back. Nobody said anything about maid.
Mom said something they would be made.
Oh.
We're talking about the food. You done yet?
So you're just a man.
No. I'm just trying to stir the pot.
You're a cotton-headed mini Logan.
I'm a cotton-headed mini nugget. Hey, Jackson, come set the table. Whoever don't have the baby. Anybody know how to put out a grease fire?
Flour? Pour some water on it. All that flour on
Pour water on
gas
it. Alright,
on
we'll do that.
Pour gasoline on it.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Put the baby in it.
Soak the fire up with the baby.
Use highly flammable material.
Look. Baby spit up on me.
Yeah, it's like you did that.
No, that wasn't me. Would have been a much bigger mess if I had been. You tell them what we're doing tomorrow?
Comic Con!
Ouch.
No, I didn't tell them what they were doing tomorrow.
I mean, it's like, where's the oil go?
Are we even there or there?
Up there? Are you on there?
I'm sure your bottom of this would be your bathroom.
Yeah. So, yelling.
He didn't say that.
He said this.
I'm gonna jack slap him so
He said
hard
this.
that he like
This.
falls unconscious.
If we're eating this way, that means
That's up.
Up.
Only point with your pointer finger, idiot.
I'm pointing my phone.
Yeah. But if he
that. Can you
but
hand me
he-
that candle
Just
right
set
there?
the table and stop.
Would make sense. Because you know what I'm pointing at.
I
You know
hope
it's not
somebody
my
at school
pointer.
jumps you one day.
They will.
Nobody at school jumped me when they Emily friends
I
that
don't know
they.
if he acts that way at school.
I'm
He
friends
steals
with
kids'
Marty.
phones.
Well, that's good. Man.
That kid's an idiot. I bet you would too.
You're just
That's not what
a
that
future
says.
U.S. Army soldier. That's the vibe X is giving.
No, I'm not going to the army.
No, that kid, this 5-year-old on this, he was probably like 11. He got in an argument with some kid in his neighborhood. He said, "You're disrespecting a future U.S. Army soldier." He's like 12.
Well, that sounds right.
Yeah,
That
that's
tracks.
X. That's X.
No way.
That's X. X has the same vibe as that kid.
But
I don't have mine.
Alright, that's it. There.
That's it. Throw that bag of flour away.
Oh, that's a lot of wasted flour. Can't
Mari
we just
tells
put it back
me
in
I
there?
don't have
No,
any
because it's
friends.
mixed with salt and something else.
Mari says I don't have any friends at school, but what Mari doesn't know is that I'm not like.
Can we
save this and
actually am
reuse it?
friends with a lot of people. At
Just put it in
I never
cookies
said
or
you
something
didn't have
later.
Mari doesn't actually have friends.
I
and
just
she
said one
never
of them
had
was gonna
friends.
jump you
All
one
friends
day.
were fake.
I'm gonna hit you both.
Mine doesn't like it when you care
Shut
about
up.
other people.
I'm so sick and tired of you two arguing. Shut up. I'm not playing. Stop. Clean the mess up. Do whatever we told you to do and quit.
Pork chops.
That's what's it made out of.
Pork.
Nope. Spaghetti.
Flour.
Really, Jackson? What? You move one thing from one place to another?
Take that for his brother. No, he barely moves it.
And it wasn't even in the place where it goes? But you took the extra step to the flavoring?
Somebody likes to complain on when people do stuff.
Why you like lots of other than me?
Green beans. Here.
One person they complain about is Kamari Salford.
Why you putting them over there? The
Look,
table's
because
together.
nobody's grabbing them.
That's not the grab them.
I'm trying to set the
Mac and
table.
cheese.
What's this?
Mm.
You want in there?
No. That's supposed to be taken out.
So was the KFC stuff in the peanut? Yeah.
Is it time for dinner?
About
Getting close. Put the
Just
babies in
about.
their places.
the babies in their places.
The babies.
Give me the ugly one.
With the frizz? No way. Put it in on down Main Street. Do you really like that?
Yo, can you shut your mouth,
Say
please?
that. No, you're I was supposed to neighborhood.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, wait.
Arms this morning, so I was like, hey, plate. I love my leg. Max volume.
Come on, look, what?
And he turned over and he turned over and
Creek potatoes.
Move, move. Hot thing of cheese behind. What is that? The creek potatoes with a little cheese with the ranch. I want the ranch potatoes. I want stupid potatoes from the creek. I like sweet water.
No, I don't.
He likes pond water.
I like pond water. LA is the goodest drink ever. Why are you standing out there, Ron?
Me?
No, your brother.
I thought you said, why are you standing right down Maury? I was like, what are you?
Out there in the way.
Because I'm about to show the last video.
What?
I'm going to tell them to go to that link.
I don't think you can put that on you.
I can tell them to go to What? Because it's got the link is on Facebook.
Okay.
And I'm in it. What?
Okay.
What is it? A video I'm in up from school. That's on Facebook. Wait. They spelled light wrong. They put capital I. L capital I. Light! Go to. Oh,
I
that's
can't see that. You
Or this.
They're not gonna type all that in.
Go to. No, go to Rockcastle County High School Facebook page that looks like this.
That in like 2 days.
And if you watch this video, if you click that link, it'll take you to a video that I'm in and Dad was supposed to be in, but they cut his part out because he's not good enough.
That Austin.
So go watch that video.
Is he?
Yeah.
What was the one we couldn't figure out?
Freaking, unique one.
She's like
The
an ant
pink
or
one,
something.
yeah.
Something stupid. She's like a bug. Same size as all the rest of them.
The hippopotamus, the penguin, the kangaroo, the moose,
And an ant.
and the ant. One of the strange combination of animals. Hey!
We made it to the news again.
Hooray.
About Beverly.
Feet off the table.
Beverly.
You guys put your foot on the table.
You want a whooping?
Back out of the way.
No, it doesn't matter. CJ's allowed to, apparently.
You got both feet on the table, Mimi. You gonna take
Feet off
that?
the table!
You gonna take that disrespect?
There's no thoughts in it.
So I think everybody left.
Yeah, because y'all are fighting like idiots. Nobody wants to hear that.
Wilma, Chuck, Ramona, where are you?
All right, guys, pork chops are done. Bon appetit. Here you go.
Ooh.
Right on time, Emmerich.
Told you he would want to eat.
All right, guys. Enjoy dinner. Thanks for watching.
Douglas is here. Hi, Douglas.